All right, the next video that we're going to be looking at is making a copy and uploading a Google Drive document. Now, this can work for anything that's a Google based document, whether it's a slide, whether it's a Excel based file like Google Sheets, Google Documents, anything of that nature can work in this manner. So all of them will work similar. So one of the things you need to understand is, as a teacher, one of the best ways that I can get you as the student a document to manipulate, to make changes on, is to provide you a link for you to share, copy and share that document back to Google Drive. So or Canvas. And so one of the best ways that you can do this is that you can make a copy and then share it back into the drive itself. So one of the things that you'll need to do is make a link, click on the link, and as you make a link, it's going to ask you sometimes to either make a copy, or it's going to open it up and it's going to be a view only. Now, you're not going to be able to manipulate it at all. Now, you see on here you can on mine, because I actually own this document, but I'm going to walk you through the process of making a copy. So the first thing that you need to do whenever you see a document or any type of link that you have to make a copy of is go to this little 3-line or 3-button icon there, and you're going to see where it says share and export. So click on the share and export feature there. Okay, so at this point you need to say make a copy. All right, so make a copy, and boom, it's going to make a copy, and voila. Okay, now there's a really important feature that you need to understand. You need to do two things before you even start working in this document. The first thing that you need to do is you need to go back up to the little document there, and you need to rename it. Now, it's really important that you rename still with the idea of it. And if you just click on it, if you have your little mouse there and hold it down, just go to the front part of this one here, and you need to put your last name, comma, first name. Now, why am I telling you to do this? Because the way in which a teacher looks at a document is that we need to be able to see it quickly, know what the document is, and know who submitted it. Now, I know that takes a few extra seconds to do, but I'm telling you, it is the best way to help a teacher grade it correctly and actually help you find it in where you need to have it. All right, so you notice that I have renamed that document. All right, that's a great thing to do. Now, you're not done yet, because you need to put it in the correct folder, because that umbrella permission that you have already set up for that folder will automatically be given to that document itself. So go back into your little 3-line document there and hit the details, and you're going to see details down at the bottom. If you didn't see that, it's right here down at the bottom here, details, and it's going to say My Drive. At that point, you need to go find the folder that you have created in order to whether it's the class itself that you need to put it in, or whether it's a folder you just created. So for us, we're going to put it in LCECHS, important documents, and we're going to move here. And you're going to say move, and bada bing, bada boom, it is moved into that folder. It tells you there. And now you will be able to start editing that document as you need to. All right, so you're going to put in your name and the information in here. Now, I want you to notice something. I have created the document. Well, it says first and last name, and it has a red font to it. Now, the reason that I have a red font, I don't want you to change the format. Now, each teacher is a little different on this, but don't change the font or font color, whatever they have set, because it really helps the instructor grade the assignment easier, to see it differently than just regular black ink. All right, so when they have a different font, don't change the font, because it actually helps the instructor grade it and see it a lot quicker, especially when we're grading in Canvas. So help your instructor out and make sure you do that. So biggest thing is to fill out all the information on here. So as far as the assignment itself, you need to fill out the information. And then once you have completed that assignment, now you have to share it. So you go back to this 3-line dot there, and because you have already given the sharing permissions correctly, you're going to go share and export, and you notice the link sharing option is already set because you have already done that ahead of time in your folder. It is already given that, and so you're going to copy that link. At that point, the link is copied to the clipboard. You're going to come back over here and you're going to submit the link like we did in the other document to the Google Drive folder creation, and that way it is always going to be like that. And that is how you upload or make a copy and upload a Google document. And this is across the board. This is the same thing every time. If you do it the same way every time, you will definitely make it a lot easier on yourself and the teacher, because that teacher will be able to see and view the document, have the correct permissions, the whole 9 yards, and it will be great, and everybody will be happy, happy, happy. So here we go. That is the rubric that we have here. Once you have completed it, hit the next button and move on to the next document.